Hello viewers, today we are going to talk about brocades of Varanasi and Kanchipuram. Brocade is a rich fabric. These fabrics are woven in Varanasi town. It's a temple town located on the bank of river Ganga. That's the reason why this particular fabric derives its name from that city. Banarasi brocades are the finest fabrics that India has to offer. It is a woven fabric in which the design is very rich. It is decorative and it is independent of the base cloth. This design is achieved by using either extra warp or extra weft. Brocade has been a fabric of luxury. It has been worn by nobility of various cultures throughout our history. Banarasi brocade is also known as king cap, meaning a cloth of gold. Vivid colors, translucent texture and extreme softness are the characteristic features of Banarasi brocades. Let us try and trace out the origin of these brocades now. There is evidence of different textured brocades since the Rigvedic period, including fabric of gold known as Hiranyavastra. Brocade weaving was probably introduced in India by the Aryans. The late 18th century was a witness to the rise of brocade weaving. Around this time, East India Company had reigned over India and the British patronized this craft and brocades were exported from India to England. Now, let us try to know the different types of Banarasi brocades that are available. Basically, there are three types of Banarasi brocades: Zari brocades, Amru brocades and Abravans. Zari brocades are saris which are made in silk. Zari is only used for the design part or for the patterning part. These are heavy brocades with more zari visible than the base silk fabric. They are also known as skin cap, and these brocades were mainly used for furnishing and they were very rarely used for clothing. They were even exported to Europe. Amru brocades are made by using only silk. Metal or zari thread is not at all used for weaving. The extra designs that one can see on these brocades are made purely with silk thread. Tanchoi is an Amru brocade. Abravan is another kind of brocade that is available in India. This particular type of brocades are pretty transparent. They are made in silk or organza material. They are also woven without zari. These brocades are also called as cut brocades since the extra weft yarn that is used for patterning is cut off after weaving. Tarbana is a tissue brocade which is made in a combination of silk and zari yarns. It is transparent, unlike the zari brocade which is opaque. Now, let us try and see where these Banaras brocades are manufactured. We have already seen that brocade is a heavy fabric which is pretty similar to jacquard with a raised pattern or a design. Silk kora is a mixture of silk and cotton. It is a modern textile innovation of Banarasi brocades. Silk that is used to make the silk kora is sourced from Karnataka, especially Bangalore and other southern states. In brocade weaving, the extra weft threads of different colors of silk or metallic thread are woven into the base fabric to form a pattern. Banarasi saris combine the finest of the Indian and Persian textile designs. What is the raw material that is used to make these brocades? It includes zari threads. Two types of zari threads are used here: kala baton, which is a thin gold or silver wire which is wound around a central core of silk or cotton. Badla is a flattened gold or silver wire made from pure metal without any core thread at all. Apart from the zari, weavers also use silk, which is the main raw material. This forms the base of the fabric. Now, let us have a look at all the colors that are used for brocade weaving. Red color called as suk, sultani surk, which is scarlet, gulabi, that is the pink color, piyazi, which is the light pink, badami, which is a buff color, narangi, which is an orange one, kesari, which is a saffron one, sabz or green color, mungia or olive green, asmani or blue and uda or purple. These are all the favorite colors that have been used in brocade weaving. When we look at the dyes, nowadays synthetic dyes are being used for brocade weaving, but in olden days natural dyes were used to dye the yarns. Commonly seen motifs in Banaras brocades are tasveer or a pictorial theme, which includes the mythological designs with tigers, lions, elephants, parrots, deers, peacocks and many other animals as well. The fulwar or the floral theme, wherein only the flowers or the florets are used. A bale here indicates a continuous design made of leaves and flowers which runs along the length of the sari. One can also see buttidar or a sprigged design wherein buttis are scattered all over the body. These buttis are single flowers. They could be either in small size, medium size or a big size. Now buttas refer to single flowers in big size. These Banarasi brocades also show jal, which refers to the lattice work that is done either in vertical fashion or in a horizontal way or in a diagonal way. This jal encloses several buttis inside. One can also see the shikargar or hunting scene. The other motifs that are commonly seen in these Banarasi brocades are Doop Chhaw, which refers to sunshine, Mor Gala, which refers to peacock, Bulbul, which refers to the nightingale's eyes. Now, process of weaving of Banarasi brocades. The weaving is done on pit looms or jacquard looms or power looms. Madanpura and Alaipura are the areas which are famous for Banarasi brocades. Madanpura designs are traditional and they are very intricate when compared with Alaipura designs, which are very modern. The designs are intricate to weave and it takes anywhere between 14 days to 6 months to weave any sari, depending upon the complexity of the design. The design is called as Naksha and they are made by master craftsmen called as Nakshabandhs. A Nakshabandh draws the design on a graph paper which is later punched on the punch cards of a jacquard machine. Mughal inspired designs such as intertwining floral and foliage motifs, kalga and bale and a string of upright leaves called as jalar are all seen on Banarasi brocades. The other features of these brocade saris are gold work, compact weaving, figures with small details, metallic visual effects and pallus and jal. One can also see meenakari work either in the body or in the pallu. Though this particular industry is a home industry, as many as 1,20,000 people are involved in weaving. Geographical indication is also given to Banarasi brocades in 2009, making this particular product authentic. Banarasi saris are very famous for bridal wear. They are even regarded as heirlooms by many families. Brocade saris and lehengas are also in demand for festive and religious occasions. These Banarasi saris are made from finely woven silk and they are decorated with intricate designs and they are relatively heavy when compared to other kinds of saris. The main types of Banarasi saris that are available in the market are pure silk, which is also known as kathan, organza with zari or silk kora, georgette, which is again a sheer lightweight fabric, and one can also see cotton Banaras saris. The popular varieties of brocades that are seen in India are alfi, which is a dress material patterned with meenakari buttis. Meenakari booty is a speciality of this alfi variety. Here in this booty, only the outline is made with silk yarn. The inner part of the booty is made in gold or silver zari thread. Tashi is another kind of brocade wherein the ground fabric is worked with extra warp of gold badla zari. The design is created by extra weft of silver zari and badla. This variety is one of the oldest varieties of brocades available in India. Bafta is also known as kathan brocade. The material is light in weight and hence it is suitable for saris. Himru and amru is another type of brocade available in India, which is made only in silk yarn. The design is created by silk weft threads on a silk warp. Zari is not at all used for making himru or amru. Mushru is another kind of brocade which is pretty popular among the Muslim community. Warp and weft are usually different in color and they are made from different sources. It could be either silk and cotton, wool and silk, or wool and cotton. The stripes or zigzag patterns are commonly seen in mushru fabrics. Tissue is a variety of brocade that is again available in India. These brocades are light in weight, they are transparent, made with silk warp and a single gold weft. They are used mainly for turbans or as wheels or as dupattas, and also for saris as well. Kora silk is a brocade which is made purely by using silk yarns. These are used both in the warp and weft, and the design is brought about by using extra weft which is cotton. These brocades are used for dress materials or for saris. A variety of brocades are produced in India, and they are again divided into different categories like jangla, tanchoi, cutwork, tissue and butidar brocades. Kanchipuram silk from Kanchipuram region of Tamil Nadu is popularly known as Kanjivaram sari. It also has been given a geographical indication status by the Government of India in 2005 and 6. The silk industry in Kanjipuram is worth rupees 100 crores. More than 5,000 families are involved in making these kind of saris. According to Hindu mythology, Kanchipuram weavers are the descendants of sage Markandeya, the master weaver of gods, who is supposed to have woven a tissue from lotus fiber. In Chola dynasty, around 1014 weavers, that is highly skilled weavers from Andhra, migrated to Tamil Nadu, and these weavers established the industry there. The saris were woven from pure mulberry silk thread, and the silk was produced or sourced from South India, and the zari that is used for making these saris was sourced from Surat, Gujarat. To weave a Kanchipuram sari, 3 shuttles are used. While the weaver works on the right side, his aides or assistants work on the left side shuttles. The border color of Kanjivaram sari and the design is usually quite different from the body. They are bright and contrast to the body, which is done either in a single or a family of colors or shades of colors with tonal contrast. If the pallu has to be woven in a different shade, it is first separately woven and joined to the sari. The part where the body meets the pallu is often denoted by a zigzag line. In genuine silk sari, the body and border are woven separately and interlocked together. This joint is so very strong that even if the sari tears, the border will not detach from the sari. Korvai is the technique which is used to attach the borders to the body of the silk sari or the pallu to the main body of the sari. Weavers use this ancient craft of 3 shuttle weaving and interlocking weft to get this effect in Kanjivaram sari. In ordinary weaving, a shuttle carries the weft yarn all through the width of the fabric or all through the width of the sari, but in Korvai weaving, 3 shuttles carry the weft yarn individually, one across the border, one across the body and another across the other border of the sari. 2 weavers operate 2 shuttles while an assistant operates another one. The sari is ornamented with pure gold zari. The motifs on these saris are derived from temple sculptures, religion and architecture or nature based. The Petni technique changes colors extracted from leaves, barks and seeds. One Kanjipuram sari may weigh as much as 500 grams to a kg, depending upon the kind of yarns that are used. 2 or 3 ply yarns help increase the weight of the sari. Weaving of Kanjivaram sari is tedious, but the Koravai technique stamps it with splendor and durability. The width of Kanjivaram sari is around 48 inches. Kanjivaram saris use 2 different kinds of warp, a zari warp of 4 ply with 16 twists per inch and a Jodhpuri warp of 2 ply with 18 twists per inch. Generally, a 2-ply yarn is used for the body and weft, and a 3-ply yarn is used for the border on either side. Silk yarn is dyed in either acid colors or basic colors. The zari used for border, pallu or the body. The saris are woven in a pit loom using a throw shuttle. These saris are distinguished by their wide contrasting border. One can see temple borders, one can see checks, stripes and floral booties on the body of the sari. The rich woven pallus of these saris even show the paintings of Raja Ravi Varma and epics of Mahabharata and Ramayana. The cost of Kanjivaram sari depends on the intricacy of the work, the colors that are used, the pattern that is used for weaving the sari. These Kanjivaram saris have dominated the world of South India because saris are the mark of culture for every South Indian ceremony or occasion. The shine and durability and amazing finish made them popular across the globe as well. The basic sari takes about 7 to 10 days to weave, and those with intricate work can take as many as weeks or months to finish the sari. The designs are traditional, the motifs used are paisleys, mangoes, flowers, leaves, graceful birds like swans, peacocks, parrots, lions and elephants. Sometimes one can also see small booties of square gold coins spread across the entire body of the sari. These booties lend elegance to the sari or extravagance to the sari. As per the geographical indication label, a pure Kanjivaram sari should have 57% silver and 0.6% gold in the zari. The Tamil Nadu state has relaxed this ruling to 40% silver and 0.5% gold. The GI label adds authenticity to a Kanjivaram sari and it helps to maintain its standard, especially when sold in the global markets. The motifs that one can see in Kanjivaram saris vary from jasmine bud called as malinagu or mailkan, which is a peacock eye, or kuilkan, which is a nightingale eye. Or one can see rudraksha beads either on the borders or in the pallu, or one can also see a gopuram design or a temple design on the border. The colors that are used to make Kanjivaram saris are usually very bright and vibrant. Common color combinations that one can see are mango yellow body which is set off with a deep maroon border, or a parrot green body set off with a bright pink border. So one can also see tissue saris made entirely by using gold or silver threads, that is metallic threads. Kanjivaram saris are broader in width when compared to the regular saris that are available in the market. They are also made on power looms, but the ones that are made on power looms lack the sheen or the lustre that hand woven saris generally show. The intricate designs that you see on Kanjivaram saris are made on jacquard looms, making the fabric look very rich. Viewers, let us now have a look at a couple of pictures related to Banarasi silk saris to understand them better. This picture is of a red Banarasi silk sari with a plain border and a body richly ornamented with mango design. Mango design is also called as a paisley design. So the body is scattered with zari booties of mangoes. The second picture is a typical example of shikargar or hunting scene. Now, if you look closely into this picture, you can see flowers, you can see animals, you can see elephants, you can see a man riding a horse, and deers, lion, and other animals that are there in a forest. So this is an example for shikargar or a hunting scene. This picture right now, the one that we are looking at, is an example for Banarasi georgette. The whole body decorated with this geometrical design which is made in zari, and the base fabric is silk sari. That means silk yarn is used for the base, and for the design, which is spots of zari on the body of the sari, these are done by using silk zari threads. This particular picture that we are now looking at is an example of Banarasi Kora material. This is light in weight when compared with other kinds of Banarasi fabrics. The fabric is transparent as well and slightly stiffer when compared with other fabrics. You can see again a lot of floral motifs on the sari. The body and the border are richly patterned in floral motifs. This particular picture that we are now looking at is a pink Banarasi sari. Now, if you look at the border, it is done in floral design. Flower and bales you can see in the body of the sari. Bale is like a creeper or a vine. So, you can see flower motif and you can see a leaf motif as well, which runs across the entire length of the sari. The border has design done with silk thread. Zari thread is not used at all to make this Banarasi silk sari. Now, let us see a picture of Kanjivaram silk sari. Now, this particular picture shows the typical temple design in a Kanjivaram silk sari. This red and blue is again a typical combination in Kanjivaram. Now, if you look at the body of the sari, it is richly decorated with small booties. In fact, the entire body of the sari is patterned with this zari booties. This picture again is an example for the Korvai technique of joining the pallu and the body and the border. As we have understood, Korvai is a technique of joining the intricate pallu to the body of the sari or intricate border to the body of the sari. This is a red color sari with border done in geometrical motif or design and also a pallu in the same geometrical motif or design. So, this is how Kanjivaram saris look like, and Korvai is the technique of joining the richly patterned borders and pallus to the body of the sari. So, viewers, we have learnt a lot about Banarasi sari and Kanjivaram sari in today's session.